Grief can be a heavy burden to carry, especially when you lose someone as close as a parent. Imagine carrying a weight so heavy it feels like your heart is sinking, your shoulders are burdened, and your knees are about to buckle. That's what grief can feel like, an immeasurable weight that you carry around, a relentless reminder of the profound loss you've experienced. It's a pain that is both deeply personal and universally shared, a feeling of emptiness that echoes in the hollows of your heart. Your world has shifted, and you find yourself navigating an unfamiliar terrain, a landscape marked by the absence of a parent. It's a journey that no one wants to embark on, but sadly, it's a path that many of us will have to tread. It's okay to feel the weight of your grief. It's okay to hurt, to cry, to feel lost. These feelings, as raw and as crushing as they may be, are a testament to the love you shared with your parent. They are a reflection of the bond that was forged and the memories that were created. They are a part of the healing process, a necessary step towards acceptance and recovery. Grieving is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of your humanity, your capability to love, and your capacity to feel. It's an integral part of your journey towards healing, a journey that you don't have to undertake alone. You see, in the midst of your pain, you are not alone. There are others who have walked this path, others who have felt the same weight, the same loss. Their experiences, their stories, their wisdom can serve as a beacon, shedding light on your path and guiding you towards healing. There are ways to navigate through this pain, ways to carry this weight without it crushing you. It's okay to seek help, to reach out, to lean on others. It's okay to take your time, to heal at your own pace, to grieve in your own way. Remember, it's okay to grieve, it's okay to feel. You are not alone. The first step towards healing is to allow yourself to grieve. This might sound counterintuitive. After all, grief can feel like an ocean wave, threatening to pull us under with its powerful current. It's natural to want to resist it, to try and keep our heads above water. But the truth is, grief is not an enemy to be fought off. It's a companion on our journey through loss, guiding us towards acceptance and healing. Grieving is an intensely personal process, unique as a fingerprint. There's no right or wrong way to do it, and it's crucial to remember that. You might find solace in the quiet moments, writing down your thoughts and feelings in a journal. This can be a cathartic exercise, allowing you to express your sorrow in a safe, private space. Or perhaps you might find comfort in tears. Crying is a natural response to pain. It's your body's way of releasing tension and expressing what words often fail to capture. So when the tears come, don't hold them back. Let them flow. They're a testament to the love you had, and still have, for your parent. For some, sharing their feelings with a trusted friend or family member can be therapeutic. Speaking about your loss can help you process it, making the burden feel a little lighter. Remember, there's no shame in reaching out. We all need a shoulder to lean on sometimes. No matter how you choose to grieve, the important thing is that you allow yourself to do it. Grief is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of love. It's proof that your parent left an indelible mark on your life, one that deserves to be acknowledged and honored. By embracing your grief, you're not surrendering to the pain. You're acknowledging it, validating it. You're giving yourself permission to feel, to hurt, and ultimately to heal. So let yourself grieve. Let yourself feel the full depth of your loss. Because it's only when we face our pain head-on that we can truly begin to move forward. By allowing yourself to grieve, you're taking a courageous step towards healing. In times of grief, seeking support can be incredibly helpful. When we face the loss of a parent, the feelings of sorrow and pain can be quite overwhelming. It's during these profoundly challenging times that seeking support becomes a necessary step on the path to healing. So where can we find this support? Well, it's closer than you might think. Friends and family often form the first line of support. They can offer a listening ear, a comforting word, or simply a quiet presence. They understand your history, your relationship with your parent, and the depth of your loss. They can provide the empathy and understanding that are so needed during this time. But what if you're not ready to share with those closest to you, or if they're also grieving and may not be able to offer the support you need? That's where professional help comes in. Whether it's a counselor, a therapist, or a grief support group, these resources can provide a safe and non-judgmental space for you to express your feelings. Reaching out for support, however, is often easier said than done. It takes courage to admit that you're hurting and need help. So, how do you take this step? Start small. You could begin by sharing your feelings with a trusted friend or writing in a journal. If you're comfortable, consider attending a grief support group or setting up an appointment with a counselor. Accepting support is equally important. It's okay to let others help you. You might feel like you're a burden, but remember, people genuinely want to help. They may not always know the right thing to say or do, but their intention is to provide comfort and support. Lastly, remember that everyone's grief journey is unique. There's no right or wrong way to seek or accept support. You might find solace in talking about your feelings, or perhaps you prefer to grieve silently. That's okay. The important thing is that you're not alone. Remember, it's okay to lean on others when you're hurting. You don't have to go through this alone. While we navigate emotional pain, it's important not to forget about physical health. It's easy to overlook, but our bodies and minds are inextricably linked, and caring for one can significantly impact the other. When we're grieving, our body is under stress. It's like carrying a heavy weight around all the time. This physical toll can affect our energy levels, our immune system, and even our ability to think clearly. That's why it's so crucial to prioritize our physical well-being during this challenging time. One of the best ways to do this is by maintaining a regular sleep schedule. Sleep is our body's way of recharging, and it's essential for our mental health too. When we're well rested, we're better equipped to handle emotional stress. If you're having trouble sleeping, try creating a relaxing bedtime routine. This could include reading a book, doing some light stretches, or even using a sleep aid if necessary. Next, let's talk about nutrition. It's common to lose our appetite during periods of grief, or conversely to turn to comfort foods. But this is a time when our body needs nutrients the most. Aim for a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. If cooking feels too daunting, consider meal prep or delivery services. The key is to make it as easy as possible for yourself to eat healthily. Finally, don't forget about physical activity. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters. Even a short walk around the block can make a big difference. It's not about pushing yourself to the limit, it's about moving your body in a way that feels good. So find an activity you enjoy, whether that's yoga, dancing, hiking, or even just gardening. Remember, this isn't about striving for perfection, it's about doing your best to take care of your body, even when it's hard. You don't have to run a marathon or eat perfectly every day, but by taking small steps towards better physical health, you're also taking steps towards healing. Taking care of your body can also help heal your mind. The final tip is to celebrate the life of your lost loved one. Often when we lose someone dear to us, we can become so consumed by the pain of their absence that we forget to remember the joy of their presence. Yes, it's important to mourn, to allow ourselves to feel the sadness that comes with loss. But it's equally important to celebrate the life that was lived, the love that was shared, and the memories that were made. So, how do we do that? How do we celebrate the life of someone who is no longer physically with us? One of the simplest and most powerful ways is to share memories. Gather with friends and family who knew your loved one. Share stories about them. Laughter, tears, and everything in between. It all counts. This is not about forgetting the pain, but about remembering the love. It's about acknowledging that their life was about so much more than the way it ended. Pictures are another beautiful way to celebrate their life. Looking at old photos can stir up a myriad of emotions, and that's okay. It's about remembering, about celebrating all the moments, big and small, that made up their life. You could also celebrate their life by doing something that they loved. If your mother loved to garden, spend time in the garden. If your father loved to cook, make his favorite recipe. This is not about trying to fill their shoes, but about feeling close to them, about remembering them in a way that feels tangible and real. In the end, remember that there's no right or wrong way to celebrate someone's life. It's deeply personal and unique to each individual and relationship. So do what feels right for you. And most importantly, remember that it's okay to feel joy, to smile, to laugh, even in the midst of grief. Because in celebrating their life, we keep their memory alive. Celebrating their life doesn't mean you're forgetting them, it means you're remembering them with love. In celebrating their life, we keep their memory alive. Overcoming the loss of a parent is a journey. It's a voyage that takes us through uncharted waters, and it's one we never expected to embark on. The path is often rough and winding, but remember, it's not a race. There's no set timeline, no finish line to cross. It's a journey of healing and growth, and it's one that we travel at our own pace. As we've navigated through this journey today, we've discussed 4 important stepping stones that can guide us on this path. These are not solutions, but rather tools to help us cope, to help us heal, and to help us honor the memory of our loved ones. The first tip is to allow yourself to grieve. Grief is a natural response to loss, and it's a necessary part of the healing process. It's okay to feel sadness, anger, guilt, and a multitude of other emotions. These feelings are not signs of weakness, but rather signs of love. They are a testament to the bond you shared with your parent, and it's okay to let them out. It's okay to cry, to scream, to mourn. Allowing yourself to grieve is not about forgetting, but about healing. The second tip is to seek support. You are not alone on this journey. Reach out to loved ones, friends, or support groups. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you feel it's needed. It's okay to lean on others, to share your feelings, your memories, your fears, and your hopes. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to need people. We are social creatures by nature, and we are not meant to go through this alone. The third tip is to take care of your physical health. Grief can take a toll on our bodies. It's important to eat well, to exercise, and to get plenty of rest. It's okay to take time for yourself, to listen to your body, and to give it what it needs. Physical health and mental health are intertwined, and taking care of one helps take care of the other. The fourth and final tip is to celebrate their life. Your parent may no longer be with you in a physical sense, but their spirit, their memory, and their love live on. Celebrate the life they lived, the lessons they taught, and the love they shared. Keep their memory alive in your heart, in your thoughts, and in your actions. These 4 tips are just stepping stones on your journey, but they are important ones. They remind us that it's okay to grieve, to seek support, to take care of our physical health, and to celebrate the life of our loved one. They remind us that we are not alone on this journey. Remember, everyone's grieving process is different. There's no right or wrong way to grieve. Your journey is your own, and it's okay to navigate it in your own way, at your own pace. It's okay to feel what you feel, to take the time you need, and to do what feels right for you. Above all, remember, it's a journey of healing. It's a journey of growth. There may be days when the pain feels unbearable, days when you feel lost and alone. But there will also be days when you smile at a memory, days when you feel their love surrounding you, and days when you feel strength growing within you. Remember, it's okay to grieve, seek support, take care of your physical health, and celebrate their life. You are not alone on this journey. It's a journey of healing, a journey of love, and a journey of remembrance. And while it may be a journey you never wanted to take, it's a journey that can lead you to a place of peace, acceptance, and growth. So, take your time, be gentle with yourself, and remember, you are not alone.